I'm an author of several books. Two of my main ones are The Magical Mist, a children's book, which is about empowering the creativity and the imagination, or fanning the creative sparkle of children. And it's about a young girl who takes Lauren, to her owner, to the planet of imagination, where she learns to munch on jolly jelly and eat light and airy purple pudding and fly out of her seat. And she just learns how wonderful it is to live creatively. And she meets Queen Fantasia and King Infinite, and she's given the key to the world of imagination and told to stay out from under the cloud of disbelief that is rapidly covering the planet Earth. And then I traveled around the country with my husband, setting up healing centers and teaching that there's more to healing than just physical. There's physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual aspects of it. And when my husband passed away, I moved to Italy and started a film school where I could actually have my own philosophy and education, and have students from all over the world come and create films that would change functioning. So if you want to create a film that will change the planet. And I've also added a new program so people that are in business and living their life purpose can now create videos.
I offer a course in and also individual sessions in crystal healing, where I work with you in the sessions to help you personally determine which crystals work best for you and which you should be perhaps wearing, working with on a daily basis, sleeping with, surrounding yourself with, strategically placing around your house, creating grids with. I also do, if you come to me in person, I do crystal healing by laying crystals on your body. Or if you're not with me physically, I can actually do kind of a Reiki healing and crystal healing with you in a distance healing. I also do past life regressions. Everything that you have in your life from past lives is with you right now. So if you have a reoccurring problem, issue, a pattern, perhaps with someone that just keeps coming up in your life, or a type of person that keeps coming up, maybe you keep marrying the same person, it's a past life issue, definitely. And sometimes if you can't seem to move through it with traditional methods, therapy, it helps to get regressed. So I can do those sessions either in person or in distance, long distance. And what I do is I use hypnosis to take you back and to find out where it was that you had this issue first come up, and in what situation it was. And chances are it was someone that is in this life still with you, but you have had that similar situation come up. So it's amazing. I've had amazing results. I've had people really completely go to the root of issues that have been plaguing them for years in this lifetime, and completely dissolve and clear away that, because they gained clarity on it, and they really made a decision that they were sick and tired of repeating the same problems, and the issues just seem to dissipate. And I also do what I call tarot consultation, and I just have always been drawn to the tarot. I love the tarot, and the reason I do is because I'm a writer myself. I'm a storyteller, and it actually lays out a story in front of you that you can see, the client, because one of the things I really don't like to do is I don't like to tell people things. I don't like to tell people what to do. I like for them to come to that decision themselves. I like to empower their own inner knowing, their own inner wisdom. And when I do a spread, they're the ones that are putting energy in the cards. They're calling, or I should say you, the client, is calling on your higher guides to assist you. And you are picking the cards. They're your cards, you picked them. And then I'm just there to help tell the story of the cards, help to interpret them. And that's what I'm good at, because I love symbology, and I love to help interpret them and help you to interpret them. And a lot of times people will say, but what about this? And I'll hold up the card and I'll say, well, this is the card about that. What do you think? And they really understand things better because there's a card there, and they can look at the card and they can say, oh my gosh, yeah, I have been doing that, or yes, that person is like that. And I know they've helped me a great deal. So I enjoy doing a tarot consultation, and it's amazing. I also do relationships. I know people, soulmates and twin souls are they've gotten to be almost a fad right now. And I was fortunate enough to have just a fantastic relationship with my soulmate, my husband, for 20 years. And he moved on and finished his work here on Earth, and is, beyond the beyond, graduated, and is, really enjoying his work now. And when I finally got through the grieving, and believe me, there is grieving, I feel really, really close with him now. We still have a relationship, and but that's kind of our story. And I think, yes, there are soulmates, and yes, there are twin souls, which are different, and those are very rare. I think, though, one of the problems is people are always looking for this.
And I do something I love. It's called psychic arc readings, and it's based on encaustic art, which is a ancient form of art. Back from 6000 BC in Greece, it was originally used, and it has to do with melted colored wax. And I use it with, I'm an artist myself, so I use it, but I also use it with irons, and I also do intuitive art workshops with that, and I work with Transformational Art. And when I do sessions with you, I do readings with those kind of cards, so it's very exciting. And I do psychic sessions, which are very much an open session where I use all different kinds of tools that come to me. I usually do a scan on you when you first come to me, and then depending on what I get, or if you have a particular issue, then I go from there. I might use a meditation, I might pull anything from my bag of tricks, which, I joke, but I have all different kinds of cards that I use, and crystals or different things. So it's kind of a mixed bag depending on you and what your needs are. I do a reading called Medical Intuit, which I really love, because if you come to me and you have a health issue, a lot of times you've gotten medical readings, and you've dealt with it in a traditional medical way. I do a session called Dealing with Death. I really like to focus on helping you move through this, the grieving process, and cleanse yourself and prepare yourself to look at it from another perspective. And when you've gone through the grieving, then you can communicate fine with the loved ones that you have departed. And I can help you with that. But even for myself, I really had to move through the grieving in order to be able to clearly hear the people on the other side. If there's a message that really needs to get to you, then I can do that. The next session is dealing with your own death. And I think there's just too little available for people to deal with this very important transition. I know there's some stuff with hospice, but you really have to be a highly spiritual and grounded person who has dealt with this and is prepared to look at it from another perspective and help the person. And I know that I'm able to do that. And I enjoy doing that because I think it is a awesome experience to participate in, and it's very important to do it cleanly and to be able to take care of your business while you're here and as clear and focused way as possible, and to be very clear about where you want to go when you drop your body, and to say goodbye to everyone for their sake and for yours, and to make this transition. I also work with hypnosis. I enjoy working with people. I like to help relax them and to bring them into a very relaxed state. And this state not only helps them to reduce their stress and anxiety from the day, but it can help to remove unwanted habits that you've picked up, to change your eating habits, to drop weight, or to take care of your cholesterol, heart disease, and any other things that you may have, and to stop smoking, or to just develop more confidence, to more abundance, more success in your life. So I like to talk to the people first before we move into the hypnotic state and relax them and find out what their goals are. And then I like to lead them on a nice, gentle, hypnotic journey. And this is something that I can record for you and you can play over and over again.
Time frame, I have felt that a lot of people are getting really pushed to step up to the plate and really start living their life purpose, their divine life purpose, really. And they're becoming very, very uncomfortable in the jobs that they're in. They're just not happy. They're not making enough money. And it's just not working for them anymore.